Hey guys, Merry Christmas. I am coming at you today with my Vlogmas Q&A that I promised you. I know I'm very late and I missed a week of Vlogmas vlogging, but I'm really sorry. It is really hard to vlog a lot when you have a lot going on. Not only did I have to, work, and then I had to keep up with my other beauty videos that, I had to put up. It was hard, and you forget to vlog a lot of times. So I am sitting here, obviously in my beauty room, going to film my Q&A just with my regular camera, and I have the questions on my phone. So I am going to just run through this very quickly. I don't have that many questions, so that's a good thing. So we should be able to do this, and then I can get to baking because we had a little bit of an issue with the desserts for Christmas, so I have to go bake. And that was unexpected today. So I am just cozy and comfy. This is just a really cute, if you guys care, it is just a really cute Victoria's Secret pink, like kind of like a cropped, you can't really see, but it's just like a cropped, like a thermal little shirt, because it is kind of chilly today. It is like in the 50s. So I was like, oh, I'll get to wear this, and it's festive, right? I'm not leaving the house. So let's get started with my Vlogmas Q&A. Okay, so the first question from Tori3824. Hey girl, I love the idea of this. And what is your favorite nude lipstick and liner? So that's hard. Okay, I would always say this. This will always be my go-to. I will say MAC Blankety lipstick, and then probably MAC Subculture lip liner, because those were always my go-to combination, and it's something that I will always probably gravitate towards. Like if I had to wear something and not think about it, that's what I would go for. Then my friend Marlene, she posted, how often do you go back home to New York to visit, and what is your favorite foundation? So I haven't been back to New York since I left, and it has been since I moved to Florida, what, 3 years almost? So I want to say the last time I was in New York was December of 2014. Yeah, December of 2014 was the last time I was in New York. Because I moved in, I moved right in the beginning of 2015. So, wow. So it's been 15, 16, 17, it's been almost three years since I've been to New York. So I haven't been. I do want to go back eventually. Not in any rush though. And I know that sounds weird. Like I miss home, I miss New York, but I'm not in any rush because just for personal reasons. But I would love to go back, just for the food and the shopping. But and my favorite foundation, that's really hard. I will say my top two right now are the Jurda Spillman Biofon. That's what I'm wearing, and I'm just obsessed with it. And then the La Mer foundation that I've just talked about like incessantly. Those are my top two like go-to foundations. And then my friend Suzanne, she said, you always stay so fit. Thank you. I wish. Do you have an exercise routine, or what is your favorite cheat meal? So my exercise routine, well, right now it's non-existent because of the holidays. I've tried to stay on track. Like leading up to Christmas week, I was like really good. I was really watching what I was eating, and I was like super strict. And then I was, exercising, every day. And then like, I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday, like before Christmas, I want to say like Thursday before, I don't know what happened. It just like fell apart and imploded, and I was just like, crap. I was trying to be really good. But I definitely am getting back on track right after the holidays. So for my exercise routine, it is really nothing crazy. I just do some workouts with the resistance band, to work out my arms, because I found I've really been enjoying that versus the weights, that I usually did. I got a better workout with the resistance band, and then I just do cardio. And I got a Fitbit actually. I was very excited. I got a Fitbit for Christmas that I've been just kind of, what is wrong with my hair? I think it's really aggravating me. So I got a Fitbit. So that was, holding me accountable now to start. And then I just do cardio. I usually try to do cardio 4 to 5 times a week. for like 20-30 minutes depending on my time crunch. And then most of it for me, I think, is diet. You really have to watch what you eat and really kind of, you know, cut your carbs and cut your sugar in order to maintain and to, you know, if you're looking to lose weight. I mean, that's a whole nother story, but to me, that is what it is. And then next question, what is your occupation aside from YouTube and what type of camera do you use? I use a Canon Rebel T5i. I have it in my description box. If you're ever curious like what I use to film and edit and everything, it's actually in the description box, just what it is for reference, but it is a Canon Rebel T5i. I've had it for 3 years. I got it when I first moved here. So that's what I'm using to film. My occupation aside from YouTube, I just work regular 9 to 5. That's completely unrelated to YouTube that I've been at for, if you watch my last Q&A, I like go more in depth about it, but I'm still at the same job and all that good stuff. So have I ever been married? No, not married. Several long-term relationships, yes. Dysfunctional, bad relationships, yes. Right now, very happy being single. Like seriously, very, 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 very happy being single. I don't think you need to be in a relationship to be happy or to have that to bring you, you know, joy or anything like that. So for me, I'm happier than ever. And then next question, did I ever work for Mac? I used to freelance for them years and years and years ago. An employee, no, freelancing was a little bit different, but I used to freelance. So that's probably why I, you know, Mac will always have that special place in my heart. And then which beauty influencers do you watch on YouTube? Haven't watched beauty videos in a very long time, to be perfectly honest. Nothing against it, I just really don't have time to sit and watch. But when I do, you know, I'm able to watch YouTube, or if I want to put something on while I am, you know, working out. I like to watch like a lot of like oh my god, I'm trying to say like law of attraction and power of positivity, like those types of videos. So I will link some of those girls that do those videos down below. They were just really good, or like fitness video, health videos. So I will link some of them down below that I enjoy. And then I had a couple other questions that I got. My friend Holly sent me a couple questions. So, the one question I did get a lot was about Spike. So let me just touch on this before I answer the questions. So, update on Spike. Thank you so much for all the outpouring of support and love for my baby. He thankfully is okay. Right after I made that video a couple days later, I did get a call from the doctor and we went over his test results and he is okay. His kidneys are fine, thank God. He does not have diabetes. His glucose actually came back very well. He was a little concerned one of his liver, oh God, I have it all written down inside, but one of his liver's tests came back a little bit elevated. But he thinks it's just because of his age, you know, because he is going to be 9 years old and he might have some scar tissue built up, and it's just, you know, his liver's been working for, you know, almost 9 years. So he was not too concerned. He wants to retest him in 6 months to make sure it's okay. But other than that, he is okay. The medicine that he's on, he's been on it for a couple weeks. I think he told me it was going to take like at least a month before it kill the infections. He's almost done with his antibiotic, which is good, but he's on the anti-yeast, antifungal medicine is, I think he still has another week. I think he's gonna almost be on 3 or 4. I don't remember, because I just give it to him, but I guess I should count them out. But he's almost done with that, so he's doing much, much better. The licking has subsided a bit. He is due for a groom, and he's going to get groomed very soon, so that irritates him, you know, the hair that's in his pads, and that you know, his nails need to be clipped even though they were just clipped. He does tend to lick there, but he's not incessantly licking like he was, so I do think that's helping him. And thank you all so much for your outpouring of love for him. I tried to answer everybody back that commented, and I tried to tell everybody that he was, you know, that asked that he was okay. But this is the first time I'm able to like sit and film and tell you that yes, he's okay. So thank you so much, and I'm very, very happy. I was really worried about him, but okay. So my friend Holly, she had a couple questions for me, and number one is, if you could only have one foundation for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? And why does she do this to me? Because this is so hard. I don't know. As of right now, I would say the La Mer, only because I found that I could wear that in all year round, you know, in the summer and in the winter. So I will say that, but it could always change. But for right now, I'll say that. And then how did you find your favorite baby Spike, or how did you get him? I actually got him, I got him from a Morkie breeder, and it was actually very unexpected that I found him, and I had no intention of getting him, and we were just gonna go look, and then I ended up with him. So it was very, and I hate telling the story because I hate that I got him that way, because I love animals, and one of my passions is animal rescue. And I know I don't talk about this much on my channel, but like one of my passions is just rescue organizations, and I always donate to, there's a couple local ones that I just love. They do such amazing work, and I always wish I could have rescued him. You know, I hate to say that I bought him, because I did, but I don't condone that. I don't condone, you know, breeders and pet stores and things like that. And I would always tell people, please go rescue a dog, because there are so many dogs that need homes and that need love, that are, you know, so go rescue a dog. You know, don't do what I did, but the next time, I would love to rescue a dog. But Spike is very used to being the only dog, and he's not, I don't know how he would react to bringing another dog into the house. So otherwise I would have rescued like 10 dogs. But when I eventually, yes, I will rescue several dogs. But that is my passion. Like, animal rescue is something very near and dear to my heart. So besides the point, and she says, do you see yourself living in Florida forever, or do you desire to live up north again? Oh my God, I would never live up north again. And no offense to anyone that lives up north. I still have family and friends up north in New York. No offense to anybody, but me personally, I do not ever see myself moving back up there. Number one, I don't want to be near the cold again, and the snow and the ice and all that. I don't want to do that again. That's why I left. Not to mention, it's just really expensive. Taxes alone are just, you know, you can't afford it. You know, you can't afford to live really in New York, and just the housing prices and everything is just outrageous. Do I see myself staying in Florida forever? I don't know. I mean, I'm conflicted, because as much as I would love to move, do you really want to like go through that again? I would love to change neighborhoods where I'm living. I would love to do that. You know, you move someplace and you're not sure, you know, you've never lived in a certain area before. Love to maybe change neighborhoods, or I don't know if I would go someplace else in Florida, or maybe out west. I have family out west in Vegas, but that's really far to move. So, you know, I don't know. For right now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. But, you know, when you like always wonder like, oh, what if, and think about it, maybe, but it wouldn't be up north. If I were to move again, it wouldn't be up north. It would either be somewhere in this area. So that is it. That is it for my Q&A. That wraps up Vlogmas, I believe. I know I missed a week, but that wraps up Vlogmas. I don't know. I don't really have any vlog clips, unfortunately. Maybe I can get a few clips of Spike before I edit this. But he has a really cute Christmas sweater on. It was cold enough to put it on him. It has little Santas on it. Maybe I could get a couple clips of him and I'll insert them at the end. But that wraps up Vlogmas for 2017. I tried. Guys, I really did try. It was good for 2 weeks. But it's hard when the holidays, you know, catch up to you. So I am now off to go bake. So wish me luck, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.